Hi, hello everybody. Today I'm going to try out my new Remington 597 30 round magazine I got from MB Prodcuts down in Sweden. And of course my Remington 597 rifle. And today we're going to check out and see how this magazine works well. A little known fact about it. You can see it looks like the standard 10 round magazine from Remington. Same kind of bottom here. And another feature of it, last shot clip, as you can see right down there. Leaves the bolt open once the last shot is gone, which is very nice. And as you can see, 30 rounds magazine loaded in already, and we're just about ready to go here. And I'm using the Federal Champion ammunition bulk pack, 525 rounds. Cheap, gotta love it. Okay, and another new feature, I got a Tasco 4x20mm scope, used for short range shooting, and it's actually a lot better than Peep's height for those that can't see that far. So now I'm going to get started here, and unfortunately, usually I forget to cock the bolt back. Now it's locking into place, and all set to go. Now, always make sure to clean your barrel before you even start shooting. Usually do that before you leave on your trip. Saves you a lot of time. Okay, turn off the safety here. And we're just about ready to go here. I'm going to take the knobs off so I can make my adjustments. This is the first time I'm using this scope. The scope is nicely been set on and leveled and everything, so now we just have to make sure it shoots properly. And we're all set to go. Magazine in, bolt fully closed, now we're all set to go. Now, as you can see, we're out of bullets. That's 34 rounds, and I hadn't noticed. That's the nice thing about this little sucker. If you're that good, you can catch 30 gophers. Saves you a lot of time having to reload and all the other bad stuff. So, if you want a high capacity round magazine for your Remington 597, buy them from MB Prodcuts. I will link you to the site at the end of the show here, so you're going to continue firing on and reload the magazine again. So I will show you how that's done. Now, you want to be very careful when you're loading this magazine. Usually when you get to about 15 to 20 rounds, you can actually start feeling the spring kick, start getting more resistant. So you want to be very careful. And the way you do that is make sure you apply the proper amount of pressure and don't force it in. That's one of the common mistakes people do when they load up their magazines. And always make sure you keep count of your rounds, because if you put too many in, it could damage the spring. So, it's very simple to load them up usually. Usually the first 15, 20 are usually easy to go in. Like I said, make sure you keep count. And you can see how smoothly it's going. Okay, now there's 10 rounds. Standard amount for the stock magazine from Remington. Why bother when you can go 3 times as much, eh? Now you can see with this magazine, kind of gives it a little bit of an AK look, doesn't it? Nice little curved magazine. Nice thing about this whole design is because it's curved like this, it allows the bullets to stay where they are, and it allows the Rimfire to stay stacked properly. Otherwise, if it's not stacked properly, the next bullet that goes in, it may not be loaded up properly, end up catching another bullet underneath it, forcing it forward, jamming the bolt. You don't want that on a semi-auto. Definitely a no-no. So I'm going to fire another 30 rounds, then we're going to go have a look at the targets, see how well I did, seeing that I went from peep sight to scope, because I'm very bad when it comes to peep sights, and I'm usually much better when it comes to scopes. So, and this time, I'm just going to shoot at one target, and see how fast I can empty this little sucker. Now I was able to tell that was the last shot because you can tell by that little click instead of going forward. Okay, now we're at the targets here. You can see it's kind of bad. The main reason for that is because we have a lot of wind here. And on the prairies of Saskatchewan here, you can see there's always wind usually every day. Usually about this time of day the winds get pretty picked up. As you can see the flag there, wind is going pretty hard. And you can see the targets. Most of the bullet holes to go in here. And initially, when I first fired the first 30 rounds, that's all, folks. Check out these links where you can get these products for your Remington 597, and also check out the site at www.remington.com. Have a look at the firearms there. You can see this one's the Mossy Oak variant, and you're looking for a 22 long rifle. If you want to have a little Rimfire fun, bullets are cheap usually, and quite a lot of fun. It's especially good for young, unexperienced shooters shooting for the first time. Want to get into something small, get used to the rifle, and then you can go into bigger calibers like the 300 Winchester Short Magnum, 30-06, 308, all that stuff. So it's better to start small and then work your way up. Have a good time, and we'll see you next time.